reaction. So one of my favorite things to the head being shaved, and Wyatt did not disappoint. What?
Living with Jason Kelce is like living with a walking, talking, unstoppable noise machine. If you've ever wondered what life in the Kelce household is like, just imagine a constant symphony of flip-flops smacking against the hardwood floor, loud sniffles echoing through the hallways, and a voice that simply does not recognize the concept of indoor volume. According to none other than his daughter Wyatt, Jason is the loudest person in the house, and she's not afraid to say it. Jason Kelce might be a powerhouse on the football field, a fierce competitor who dominates opponents with sheer strength and determination. But at home, he's a completely different kind of force, a chaotic, stomping, hilarious whirlwind of energy. He doesn't tiptoe, he doesn't whisper, he doesn't quietly shuffle around the house like some dads do. No, Jason moves like a linebacker who forgot the game ended. And his family? They've all noticed. It's not just Kylie, his wife, who calls him out on it. His entire family seems to have accepted that Jason is simply the human version of a marching band.
Just a quick rundown.
Super clean.
Here, I'll ask you this: what's the best and most annoying thing that can come to your head right?
From Wyatt's giggles to Kylie's playful jabs, there is an ongoing, unofficial family consensus. Jason is the noisiest man to ever live. And while it might be amusing at times, it can also be, well, a little bit frustrating, especially when the kids are trying to nap. This all came to light during an episode of the New Heights podcast, where Jason's brother Travis Kelce decided to stir the pot by asking Kylie what it's like to live with Jason. Jason, always ready to put on a show, encouraged her to answer. But even he probably wasn't expecting what she had to say. Kylie started off in the safest way possible, talking about how great it is to raise their daughters together. And let's be honest, that's an easy thing to believe. If you've ever seen snippets of their family life on Instagram or TikTok, you already know that Jason is a hands-on, loving, and playful dad. Kylie has always spoken highly of him as a father. She even admitted that watching him with their daughters is one of the most attractive things about him. But let's not kid ourselves. Travis wasn't going to let her get away with just the sweet stuff. He wanted the real dirt. So when he pressed Kylie for the most annoying thing about Jason, she didn't hold back. She simply said, "He's loud." And honestly, that was just the beginning. Apparently, Jason's lack of volume control is a full-on problem in their house. He stomps around, completely unaware that there are small children trying to sleep. Whether it's the constant sound of his flip-flops slapping the floor, his thunderous footsteps, or his enthusiastic and probably unnecessary sniffles, Jason's noise level is out of control. According to Kylie, at least 99% of the time, he is personally responsible for waking up one of their children. And once that happens, he somehow disappears, leaving Kylie to deal with the chaos. Wyatt, their 5-year-old daughter, has already formed her own opinion about her dad, and it's not exactly flattering. She's decided to call him a noisy creature, and honestly, there is no better way to describe him. Jason might be a football star, but in his own home, he's best known for his complete inability to keep quiet. But here's the kicker. Jason has always been this way. According to Kylie, this isn't some new post-football energy thing. This goes all the way back to his childhood. She shared a story about how Jason's mom used to leave his lunch and homework on the dining table before school. But even with them placed side by side, Jason would still somehow manage to grab just one and forget the other. That same forgetfulness still follows him today. If Kylie tells him something is on the dining room table, he confidently starts searching on the kitchen island instead. It's almost as if his brain just refuses to process basic instructions. Jason, of course, tried to defend himself. But let's be real. The evidence against him is overwhelming. Even his mom backed Kylie up, confirming that Jason has been like this since childhood. He's been loud, forgetful, and a little bit chaotic his entire life. Even in his football career, his habits remain the same. Kylie joked that Jason is always the last one out of the locker room, not because he's getting ready or focused, but because he's too busy scrolling on his phone and getting distracted. Despite all the teasing, the conversation was filled with laughter. Jason might be loud and chaotic, but there's no denying that he is loved deeply by his family. Every family has a person who brings the energy, who keeps things exciting, and in the Kelce household, that person is Jason. Every circus needs its ringmaster, and Jason plays that role loud and proud. But Jason isn't just about the noise. He's also about the fun. He's the kind of dad who turns fatherhood into a full-blown comedy show. One of the best examples of this was during the 2023 NFL playoffs, when he and Travis placed a bet that led to one of the funniest moments in Kelce family history. The bet was simple. If Jason lost, he had to shave his head, wear a diaper, and let Travis autograph his forehead. And of course, Jason lost. But instead of backing out, he went all in. He committed. He shaved his head. He let his brother draw, all over his face. And his family? They loved every second of it. But the best part came when he revealed his freshly shaved head to his daughter WYATT. Her reaction? Absolute comedic gold. She took one look at him, gasped, and declared, "Your brain is gone." Jason, trying to explain, told her that he lost a bet to Uncle Travie and had to shave it off. But WYATT wasn't about to let him off that easily. She immediately demanded that he get new hair. And not just any hair. Pink hair. Now, most dads would laugh it off and move on. But Jason, he actually did it. He went out and got himself a pink wig.
Welcome to Swiftly Explained.
Travis, being the jokester he is, decided to try it on. WYATT, however, was not amused. She instantly shut him down, telling him to take it off because it wasn't funny. Only Dad, she decided, was allowed to have pink hair because it was their joke. These moments perfectly sum up life in the Kelce house. Sure, Jason might stomp around like an oversized toddler. And yes, he might wake up the kids on a daily basis. But at the end of the day, he's also the dad who embraces every silly moment, who plays along with every joke, and who makes life as fun as possible for his kids. Kylie summed it up best when she said that raising their daughters together is truly the best part of life with Jason. He might be loud. He might be a little bit forgetful. He might be a walking, talking human alarm clock. But he is also a dad who shows up, who plays along, and who makes sure his kids feel loved every single day. There's something special about watching him embrace fatherhood in such a big, goofy, wholehearted way. Whether he's making ridiculous bets, rocking a pink wig, or simply turning everyday life into an adventure, he's creating unforgettable memories for his family. At the end of the day, Jason Kelce isn't just a football star. He's the dad who loses bets with grace, who lets his kids turn him into a joke, and who always finds a way to bring laughter into his home. The Kelce household may be chaotic, but it's also filled with love, joy, and a whole lot of noise. So, what do you think? Does Jason really need to work on his volume control? Or is his loud, chaotic energy exactly what makes him such a fun dad? WYATT certainly thinks he's a noisy creature, but would the Kelce household really be the same without his antics? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you love keeping up with the Kelce family's hilarious moments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fun updates.